Welcome to the explainer. You know that feeling, right? That warm, peaceful glow you get after you do something good for someone else? But have you ever really stopped to wonder where that joy actually comes from? Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on the hidden, profound impact of our good deeds. We're going to explore an echo we might not be able to see, but one we can definitely feel. So let's just jump right in with that big question. When you do something kind, even a small thing, like giving a genuine compliment or helping someone out, what is the source of that happiness you feel inside? Is it just some simple brain chemistry, or could there be something more going on? Something deeper? Okay, let's get into it. Our whole exploration today starts with a really simple question, but it's one that has some seriously profound answers. It's set up as a conversation, but honestly, it's a question I think all of us have probably wondered about at some point. So just picture this. A nephew turns to his uncle, and he asks this. It's such a great question because it's not just about, getting a reward here on earth. It's about whether our good actions ripple out, whether they go beyond what we can immediately see and touch. Does all that goodness we put out there create an echo in a world beyond our own? Well, the answer is pretty fascinating. And this brings us to a really powerful idea, the concept that there's a resonance, this echo, in a world that exists completely beyond our five senses. So let's explore what that actually means. The source material gives it a name, the gayb, which translates to the unseen realm. Now, this isn't just about things that are invisible to us, like, say, radio waves. No, this is defined as a whole realm of truths and realities that are so profound, they're just beyond what our human minds can fully grasp. Its existence is considered certain, but its true nature, that's known absolutely only by God. And so the answer to that nephew's question is a clear and simple yes. Absolutely. Every single good thing you do, no matter how small you think it is, sends a vibration, a resonance, right through this unseen realm. It doesn't just vanish. It has an afterlife, an echo. But how does that echo make its way back to us? So how exactly does this work? How do we feel it? Well, the source describes this incredible sort of spiritual chain reaction. It all starts with the good deed itself. That's step one. Then, that act is witnessed in the unseen realm by angels, and they rejoice. They get happy about it. And here's the amazing part. It is their pure joy that then descends back to us, and we feel it right in our hearts as peace and light. So that warm feeling you get, according to this, it's literally the echo of angelic joy. Now, this echo, this feeling, doesn't just stay as some external thing happening to us. It plugs directly into our own inner experience, what the source describes as a light that shines from the inside out. And that brings us to this absolutely central quote from the scholar Dayıcığım: "Faith is a light that God casts into hearts." This is really the core of the whole idea. The echo of our good deeds and the very essence of faith aren't just abstract concepts. They're described as a real, tangible light inside of us. And faith, or İman, is so much more than just agreeing with an idea in your head. The source defines it as this deep internal state. It's about the surrender of the heart, a deep trust, and it's combined with the persuasion of the mind. It's a full-body conviction, really, that allows that inner light to shine bright. And here's the so what. What does this light do? Well, it's not passive, it's active. It grants us peace, and it actually pushes away darkness. See how it all connects? The good we put out into the world creates a resonance, which we then feel as light and peace deep inside us, all powered by this thing called faith. Okay, so once you start to grasp that there's this massive, unseen realm completely beyond our understanding, it leads you to a final and maybe the most important piece of wisdom here, the humility that comes from not knowing everything. This perspective really asks us to hold two different realities in our minds at the same time. On one hand, you have the witnessed world, everything we can see, touch, measure, and process. But right alongside it, there's the unseen realm, just as real, but fundamentally beyond our human ability to comprehend. And just recognizing that our knowledge has a boundary, that's the first step toward real wisdom. And that acknowledgement, that is the absolute foundation of humility. The moment you can genuinely admit to yourself, you know what, I cannot know everything, you're suddenly free from the trap of arrogance. Embracing our limits isn't a weakness. The text says it's a sign of maturity. And that awareness itself is a direct path not only to wisdom, but to a deeper, more genuine and lasting happiness. So as we start to wrap this up, I want to leave you with a final thought to chew on. If every good deed we do is a light that echoes in the unseen and also shines inside our own hearts, then what exactly are we all illuminating with our lives? What kind of world are we lighting up? Both the one we can see and the one we can't. We'll end today's explainer with this beautiful prayer from the source text. It's a powerful call to action, and it's also just a perfect moment of quiet intention. O God, illuminate our hearts with the light of faith, accept our good deeds, and make us among those whose actions bring joy to the angels. Amen.